God damn, that's sexy. Hey guys, vlog number 8. Now we're going to do something a little bit different for this one. I'm actually going to release this vlog publicly, so it's not just for members. That's just to show everybody some of the cool things that happen as a part of the member program. If you press that little join button and donate a few dollars a month, this is what happens. So I've got the 3D printer going hard again on the next lot of free 3D print file releases. Have a look at this. Ooh. So it's currently printing out a 4-cylinder collector and also just some individual, what would you call these things? Sockets. Not sockets, they're the opposite of a socket. A not socket. They're things that I'm going to give you to print out where you can stick them onto any manifold flange and convert it into something that works like this, where we can key the, those things, you know, those things there, where you can key our pipes onto it like I've done in the videos. And that brings me to the next thing, a second generation 3S GTE exhaust flange. That is actually the same as a turbo and a non-turbo, and it's even the same pattern as a 5SFE. So if you're doing manifolds for an MR2, like an American one that has a 5SFE, or even a Camry, that is the right flange. And we're also, in this member release of the 3D print files, we are doing a few more bend radiuses as well, just to give you some more versatility. And between all of those things, I would like to hope that if you want to make a 3S GTE flange, or truly any 4-cylinder flange, if you want to make a 3S GTE exhaust manifold, or any 4-cylinder exhaust manifold using these little doodads here, you should be able to use our 3D print files to knock something up. Excuse all the toys here as well. This entire workshop is being overrun with toys from my wife's business. Hey, quick plug. If you're into like educational toys and you have kids, check out Specialty Toys Australia. It's like specialtytoys.com.au. Lots of cool stuff, and it's really cheap. So we're getting really, really close to the release of episode 11, and I've got so much footage, I'm actually starting to put together episode 12. So what I'm really hoping is that we can actually speed up the release of episodes, get them coming a little more regularly, hopefully bring it down to, because at the moment it's maybe every couple of months. I want to bring that down to one a month. I want to continue to do these vlogs every you know, 1 or 2 a week if possible, and definitely keep up with the release of these 3D print files, so you guys can continue to wang your 3D printer and smash out some cool stuff. Other really interesting things is someone has been kind enough to send me a V12 rod and piston, so I can start examining those before actually tearing my engine down, and make some plans on doing some internals. That was actually Nathan that has the V12 Land Cruiser dangerous twin turbo thing that the Skid Factory built. So yeah, cool. Thanks very much for that. That's really awesome. What else is going on? As you can see quite clearly, intake manifold work is full steam ahead now. I just assembled that there because it was a disgusting piece of art. I mean, there's something about this manifold that actually is really impressive. Like, it's ugly, it's terrible, it doesn't work. But look at it, it looks like some freaking spaceship out of Star Wars or something, I don't know. It's pretty epic. Maybe it gets more criticism than it deserves. But yes, as you probably saw from the opening screen when I started this vlog, lots of work is being done on the intake manifold. We're actually really far along on it, but I'll wait until the episode comes out to show you the rest of that. The people that are actually members have seen the design process pretty much since the beginning, going through from designing the lower section and building up to the top. Yeah, this will be fresh news for those regular viewers of you. Was that even English? Could be. Anyway, cool stuff that's going on in the workshop today. Jethro is making a wiring harness. Hi, Jethro. With this 5.0 Ignite ignition coil kit, GTR stuff. That's actually going into one of my favorite JZX100 chasers. This car is pretty cool. I mean, it looks subtle. It's just a 1JZ with a big GDX Gen 2 turbo on it. Not even big, it's a 35. And the car looks like your average X100. It's got wheels and it's lowered and stuff. But what it has that most don't is a Tremec 6-speed transmission. So that means it's not held back by the limitations of the R154 gearbox and only being able to push 500 odd horsepower. We can really wang this thing to infinity. We can go as far as we want, and that transmission, well, it certainly shouldn't break. So I got to like 520 horsepower on it, and the ignition system started breaking down. I couldn't get any more out of it, so hence we're putting in the 5.0 Ignite ignition coil kit and putting it back on the rollers for more wangs. Now the Aristo that is limited by an R154 gearbox is still here. We've run into a few problems. Actually, this has the GTR coils on it as well. Check it out. Yeah, this one, we tried to keep the power under 500 horsepower because the R154, yes, it is a manual. It's one of the only manual Aristos you'll ever see. The R154 shouldn't really take much more than 450 with the torque of a 2JZ. Unfortunately, at the minimum boost level this thing would produce, it put out 500 and something horsepower. I'm having a real hard time keeping the power down, so this unfortunately will leave with the page downs, like all of the page downs pressed, to try and keep the boost under control. Cool car, but titanium. So yeah, anyway, just a quick one for today, but I just wanted to show everybody what goes on with the member videos and the new 3D print releases that we'll be giving to the members. And if you're interested in like seeing stuff like this every week and getting a sneak peek into what's happening with Supra Supreme before we actually get to making the episodes and stuff, consider, you know, lending a little bit of support, coming into our member program and joining up. For now, you've already seen the bottom bit. Yep. It was blue last time.
It was blue.
Right.
We were testing the injector mounts. This is where you come up with your stupid idea for 24 goddamn injectors.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So what I've done since last time is I've made it orange.
Right. Any other reason?
No.
Just like the colour better?
Yeah, it's orange.
Okay.